Ah, just looking at this donut is just making me crazy. I gotta eat it. I gotta eat a bite. I'm Gordon, and today I have driven all the way to Hermann, Missouri to get a donut. That's right, a donut. Maybe two. So that's right, I drove all the way to Hermann from St. Louis. I say all the way. It's an hour, hour and a half, something like that. So it's not too terribly far. But I did come here to get a donut. So I went to Sugar and Spice Laura's Delight in Hermann, Missouri. Now, I have eaten donuts and or breakfast sandwiches from Sugar and Spice Laura's Delight, but not in Hermann. They have a location, they have an outlet, they have a bakery in Montgomery City, Missouri, and I have in the past had donuts and or breakfast sandwiches from there. So today I went to the one in Hermann. I don't know if it's been here as long as the one in Montgomery City, and I only got donuts today. And what kind of donut did I get? Well, what's my favorite kind of donut? Do you remember? The old fashioned. So I have got an old fashioned donut. And I got a regular donut, just a yeast donut also. We'll take a look at those here, and then we're going to eat a donut. Well, as I have told you, the old fashioned donut is kind of my favorite. There's just something about the craggy crust, crunchy crust on them. It's kind of a cake donut, and I would love to see them being made. I don't know if they kind of poke them or something to make them kind of do all that or not, but I just love those old-fashioned cake donuts. All right, so you saw it. Let's just take a little look there. Yeah. You know that's going to be good, don't you? Look at that. That is just a beautiful, beautiful work of art. Well, not a work of art, but it's a beautiful donut. It just feels good in the hand. It feels significant. It's got some heft to it, and you can tell from give it a little squeeze. It's got a bit of crunch. It's gonna have some crunch to it. Ah, just looking at this donut is just making me crazy. I gotta eat it. I gotta eat a bite. You ready? Let's hope make some noise. No cars coming. Mm. Oh man. It's exactly what I wanted. And you can see my little bite mark there. It's got that cake, kind of a cake batter, lightness to the inside. It's got the dark, kind of crunchy, crispy where it was deep fried. Man, that is so good. I don't know why, but I just love these donuts. Actually, I do know why. I'll tell you in a second. For comparison, I did get a regular glazed donut. Most people would probably call them a yeast donut. They make a kind of a dough that rises, and then they would cut them out. Whereas the cake donut is a batter, and to my knowledge, the batter is dropped or poured into the hot oil. Whereas the yeast donuts is a dough, and it's cut out ahead of time and then dropped or laid into the hot oil. They're typically very light, and this one here is it's very very light compared to the cake donut, but this is still a significant donut. And these are also kind of, if I couldn't get a cake donut, this would be my next favorite donut, just a glazed plain donut. Let's have a bite. Wow, that's very good. I have often thought that a glazed donut would be totally acceptable just without the glazing on it. It's the lightness of the bread and a little bit of a sweet dough to it. This is really good donut too. Man, it was so worth driving an hour and a half to Hermann to get donuts. It's good. It's so good. Why do I like old-fashioned cake donuts so much? I'm not 100% on the answer, but I remember as a kid, you could get these grocery store bought donuts in a box, and they were old. They just called them old-fashioned donuts, and they were kind of like this. They were all craggy and dense and stuff. I don't know. I was pretty young. I may not have been a little kid when I remember eating those. My original first donut memories are glazed donuts, and my dad would get like a box, a 2 dozen box. It was a huge box full of donuts, and I remember eating those donuts, and they were so good. But these cake donuts, I found them someplace when I was maybe a teenager or something, and I just fell in love with them. I just love the texture and the kind of the crispy outside, just the denseness of them. I don't know. I just fell in love with them. Old-fashioned cake donuts are kind of my favorite. And Sugar and Spice Laura's Delight in Hermann is definitely a good place to get an old-fashioned cake donut, along with a regular donut too. So, if you are in the area, if you are in Hermann and you have the slightest inkling that you need a donut, go there, give them a try. I'm gonna say it's on Highway 19, and it is like a block, 2 blocks from south from the bridge, and it is on the west side of the road. I went at about 9:45 on a Sunday. There was a pretty good crowd. The donut cabinet was getting light, so I'd be afraid if I was any later than 9 or 9:30 that I might not have got that cake donut. Just couldn't get myself moving this morning. Anyway, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Again, go get you a donut. Bye. Who's calling? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I was getting the best of both worlds. Thank you so much for watching. You made it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate you watching all the way to the end. It really means a lot to me that you did that. Please consider giving me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. And go get a donut already, man. Don't eat them every day, but on Sunday, go get a donut. There's nothing wrong with having a donut once in a while. Maybe 2 donuts. Get 2 donuts. Anyway, thank you. Bye.